Hey everybody, welcome to another day of One Day Portraits. Okay, so this video came out way later than I wanted to because I literally edited it the same day as I put it out. And I'm trying not to do that again. But anyway, today who I'm painting is, it'll probably be in the title, but I'll say it anyway, Lana Del Rey. And if you don't know who Lana Del Rey is, just look her up. And let me tell you, the reason why I did her is because I really love her music. And I remember it was like Love at First song. You know what I'm saying? Like the first song I ever heard of her from her was Summertime Sadness. And of course they released the song over the summertime. Now, as I've already said previously, usually I'm not very sad during the summer. Actually, summer is like my favorite season. I am really sad in the winter, but I still enjoyed the song. And although the first version of the song I heard was like a dance party disco version, I was like, I can still get down with this. You know what I'm saying? And I was like singing it. I was like, oh, I love this song. I don't know why. And then I heard the actual version and not the popified. That's what I call it. Popified dance version of it. And I appreciate it a lot more. And I started listening to more of her other music. And I just really liked it. And so, yeah, I decided to do a portrait of her. But the style of this portrait is a lot different from how I do the style of my other portraits because I'm using, well, see, I'm not going for exact photo reference. See, the picture that I use looks a lot different from the picture I'm using. The picture I'm painting. The picture I used, she had like a black cat and it was like a different color shirt. It was like a burgundy and all this other stuff. But I didn't do that for this because I wanted to take more artistic freedom with my portraits. As I said on the FKA Twigs one, I don't really like taking I don't really like doing realism or semi-realism that much. Only when I'm doing it for a commission portraits. And I enjoy it because I'm using oil paint. It's not really fun doing it in other mediums because I feel like other mediums really aren't meant to look high realistic. And if you're an acrylic painter or whatever and you do that, hey, that's on you. But for me, I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it's meant for that. I feel like oil paint is like the only thing. And I'm not going to sit here and do a one day portrait of oil paint every freaking day. Anyway, I just had to get that off my chest. Also, guys, next week, I'm going to try my best to get videos out, but I've actually been behind on videos. Luckily, I can edit them pretty fast when I'm not on going so distracted all the time. In case y'all didn't know, I'm like ADHD, so it's like I get easily distracted when I'm editing these videos because it's kind of boring and it's really repetitive. So, I just go willy-nilly out of, outer space. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get that out. I have some things planned, and I want to tell y'all because I don't care about hiding secrets or anything. And what I have planned is a cheap art supply challenge. I have yet to do a challenge on this channel. I actually attempted one time, but that fell through because I didn't like how it looked, and it was too dark, and I didn't use any light except for the sunlight, which wasn't enough. So it just didn't come out well. And I didn't really follow through on it, so I didn't like it at all. So I'm gonna try it again, and this time it's gonna be a lot better. Plus, I didn't have all the cheap art supplies that I wanted, and I was trying to do too much. But that's all I'm saying on that. And it's gonna be a cheap art supply and a one day portrait. And I'm not gonna tell y'all who I'm gonna do the one day portrait of. You're just gonna see, and I'm gonna have my little story to go with that. This video is a lot longer. I figured the one day portraits, whether they take longer to shoot or record, plus you guys seem to actually watch longer amounts of the one day portraits because it's a portrait. That's what I've noticed. So yeah, it is a little bit longer and you get to hear my wonderful voice longer. Yay. I'm just playing with y'all. Anyway, so what I did here is the idea behind this is basically Lana Del Rey. She's like the sky. Okay. And then it's like she's a part of the piece, but she's also like the background, if that makes any sense at all. And around her, there are, what are they called? I forgot what the heck the flower is called, but it's a tropical flower. Y'all know I love flowers. And around her are these flowers. So she's the sky, the background, and then there's the flowers and the leaves that go with those flowers in a sense. And yeah, that's just kind of what I was thinking. And y'all know I'm inspired by nature. I just love nature. Nature is your one and only inspiration. Now I'm just playing. Now nature is really good inspiration. I feel like any art that incorporates nature into it is wonderful art. It doesn't even have to be made up crazy stuff. But yeah, so I did these type of flowers, and I tried to make each flower a different color combination type thing. With that, I didn't want them all to look the same, so they all have like a different characteristics of them. I don't know if y'all are going to notice that, but I noticed it when I was painting it. And to be honest, I really love how this turned out. Like, I was amazed. I like how her face looked. It was like it turned out almost exactly how I imagined it in my mind. And you're successful when you do that. Like, I wanted her face to kind of blend in a little bit, but still like pop at the same time. That's weird, right? And then I wanted the background to be very pale color. I wanted all of it to just be how it was. So, and, and that's exactly what happened. And I had a lot of fun painting this. I used watercolor and acrylic, and yeah, it just turned out much better than I thought it would. Because a lot of times when I imagine something, it doesn't turn out the way I imagine it. I still like it, but it's not like exactly what I wanted it to be. But this kind of was exactly how I wanted it to be, and I'm very happy about that. Alright, so now I'm going on a blibber blabber, and I'm running out of stuff to say, so I'm gonna just let this ride out. And thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure you like and subscribe, and see you next week for some videos. Hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna be good or not. They might be just fart works, which I haven't done in a while. Alright guys, peace.